like a Christmas present. Keeps coming through. Yeah.
I've got them ready. Well, double check, but I'm pretty sure.
This is one of those big moments at the Savile Row Concours where we actually get to see something new for the first time, and more importantly, to share that moment with the person who's the creator of that something new. So if you haven't worked out where we are, if you want to gravitate down Savile Row to where the big crowd is and people are holding their phones in the air, I'm delighted to say I'm standing next to the legend that is Ian Callum. Ian, as many of you know, you told me to say that. No, Ian Callum is, he's served his time in various motor companies, most notably, of course, Jaguar, where he ran the design team for a long time. But he will tell us a bit more about the background to what we've got here. But the Callum design team was set up after he sort of retired, and he's not been very retired because he's been very busy. Because he's in demand. People want to talk to him, people want to get his advice and input. But Ian, you've got something exciting to show us here, and that's why they're here, not to listen to me. So would you tell us a bit about what we're going to see?
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Richard. It's very kind of you, as ever. So every designer wants to design their own car. And I never thought it would actually happen, but after we retired, I got together with some very capable friends, and that's what we've done. We've created something quite unique and quite different. We didn't want to do the obvious because designers don't, and so we've created what is basically an off-road car. It's not an SUV, I hope not, but it is very, very much an off-road car with off-road capabilities. However, having said that, it will be very much an urban car as well because of its size, and it's actually very, very capable in so many ways, and it is electric. So it's been great fun. It's born out of passion. It's born out of the want to do something that's a lot of fun. And it's authentic because it comes from the heart. So here, for the first time, is the Callum Skye.
This is where stage management takes over and the Callum team will unveil.
This is waterproof, by the way.
And then Ian, once that cloth is off, and the applause is stopped. The applause could last for several minutes, but then once it's stopped, tell us about it. Go for it, boys. Well, come on, let's hear it for the Callum Skye, and for Ian Callum, the creator of this, and he will remind you that it's a team effort. He will always tell you it wasn't just him.
Yes, it's a team effort. We've been working this for the last couple of years. We've got probably a few months left of development. This is a prototype, it does run. We'll be using this on test over the next few months, and eventually you'll be able to drive one yourselves, if you so wish. And just to remind you, as my marketing people have told me, we are now taking deposits for it.
But you tell us a bit about this. I mean, it looks spectacular. Of course you're going to be taking deposits. I can see people getting their checkbooks out around here as we speak. But tell us a bit about, so where's this going to be built? When's it going to be available? When could the depositor expect to see one?
We will be developing over the next 12 months. Our intention is to build it during 2026. We're not quite sure we're going to build it yet, but certainly will be in the UK. The volume will be small, obviously, because it will be a niche product. It is an all-capable, very capable, all-wheel drive vehicle. We will do two versions. One will be extremely off-road, which will still sit taller than this. And this is the urban one, which will be sitting a little bit lower, but still very capable. It's all-wheel drive, all-electric, and it's just over about 220 horsepower. So given the weight of the car, which will be incredibly light for an electric car, it will be quite quick. As I say, it's going to be a lot of fun.
But you can drive this on the road?
Yes, it will be street legal. We have to go through homologation, we've got a few things to do to it yet, but it will be street legal, of course.
And limited series, but will this be available worldwide, or is it UK, Europe only, or what?
Our intention will start off in the UK, but our intention is to make this car worldwide. We particularly want to head into the west coast of America with it, which is going to be one of our ambitions. And because I think that's really where the market is for this sort of vehicle. California sunshine.
Just like this?
Just like this. I've never launched a car in weather like this before.
This is dreamy weather, isn't it? But so when you say limited numbers, have you set a number, or is it just depend on the initial reaction?
It really depends on initial reaction. We're geared up to do 50 a year or so, but if the demand's higher than that, we'll certainly make more than that, and we will volume according to demand.
And what about accommodation inside? Is it going to be 2, 4?
It's a 2+2. It's quite tight inside. I mean, it's a snug car. It is a 2+2. We want to get 2 kids in the back, and it's a 4-seater.
Anything else? Right, left-hand drive, either or?
Both right-hand, left-hand drive, of course. It will be international.
I don't know if you're going to put it in the middle.
No, it won't be in the middle. No. It will be off to one side. It won't be that exotic.
And without getting too technical, because you know I'm not very good at that, but batteries are going to be low down, presumably.
The batteries will be on the floor, yes, as normal. It's a skateboard platform, front engine, rear engine, slightly different sizes, front to rear. The lips is on the rear drive. And you know, it's not a complicated layout, it's relatively simple layout. And that's one of the reasons for doing a car like this, is because you can keep them simple. And you can make them in a way where you keep the quality high and simplicity high at the same time.
I mean, lightness is obviously key to this. What's the construction? What's going to be made out of?
Well, it is a space frame. We will have a composite body on it. This is actually a flat body on it at the moment, but we may continue with some sort of cardboard body. And we're hoping to get it under 1,200 kilos. Which for an electric car is quite...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is, with battery weight. So, and that gives you a decent range.
That'll give you a decent range and, more important, decent performance. I mean, this is very much geared up to be a fun car. A very enjoyable car.
Have you decided on the electronic noise it will make to warn pedestrians it's coming?
No, I'm sure we'll think it's something.
Bagpipes.
Thank you.
Pipes, you know, especially for
Yes, we'll do bagpipes. For you, we'll do bagpipes.
So this, this is why we're here, but there's a lot of other stuff going on at Callum. So what else is keeping the team busy at the moment that you can tell us about?
Well, there's a few things I can't tell you about. We're working for a few clients at the moment and some good stuff, but we've just launched our second range of whiskey. You know, we're an eclectic bunch.
I was reading that. I'd like to pursue that matter privately with you.
Yes, indeed, we will try that out. So we've got another class of whiskey coming. It's called 003 from Annandale Distilleries in Dumfries, where I come from. We're also just homologating the 675 Jaguar for the road, so that's now street legal, one car only.
So this is revisiting that project.
We've taken the 675 and we've rebuilt it and revisited it as a current car to a good level, and it's now homologated for the customer. It's customer's car.
And apart from whiskey and cars, other stuff, I mean, your design input is required in lots of different
We're doing some furniture. We have a chair which you can see online. It's an Eames-inspired chair which we've designed. It's something I wanted. Every designer has to design a chair or a seat. I'm about to start another one, very similar in concept, so we'll bring it out sometime next year. And we've got various other things. We're about to do a sports car for somebody, but I can't tell you anymore.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, do come and you already are, admire the Callum Skye and come and talk to the creator. He's got lots to tell you about, some of which he can only tell in private conversation. Ian Callum, thank you very much indeed for being here.
Thank you very much, Richard.
Good again.